I never knew the world could be this mad. Only vision I had of sex was color me bad. And I never knew the world could be this cold. Only time a nigga died, he was playing the role. But now niggas get their soul stole so often. The only thing they offer demons is awake in a coffin. For man, why it's a coffin.
So as many of you know, I'm currently developing Myoxin, which is the first computational approach that fitness has ever really seen. So whether you haven't been making as much progress lately as you maybe would have wished for, maybe you've hit a whole bunch of plateaus, maybe you're just overthinking, you're switching around your workout plans all the time, really spend way too much time going down that YouTube rabbit hole of trying to find the optimal workout plan. No matter what it is, Myoxin is essentially the only solution you'll ever need for that. Because it really allows you to take your mind off things. It will, with 100% certainty, tell you the precisely most optimal way for you to work out, as in which sets, reps, weights, etc. you should be using, while allowing you still to have some kind of flexibility. Say you want to work out 2 days a week, that's okay. Say you want to work out 4 days a week, whatever it really is, you can specify that and the algorithm will adapt, or the app will adapt to your preferences. Similarly, if you really want to do certain exercises, you love barbell bench pressing, you can do barbell bench press. But I think really like this app is more about more than just fitness, because in a sense what it allows you to do is put all that mental effort that now you've been spending on the gym really somewhere else where like it can actually matter more. And so whether that is your career, maybe you want to start that business, maybe you want to invest more time in your relationships, whatever it really is, like that app will eventually allow you to progress physically on autopilot and have an entire domain of your life just sorted. So you can focus on all of the other stuff. And so in those videos, I just want to take you through sort of what I'm doing, where I'm at. So at the moment, we're still in the final phases of the data cleaning. So we collected a whole bunch of workout data from hundreds of people, basically spanning over 400 years. It's more than 500,000 sets that have been done in the gym that we recorded. And now we're in the final phases of data cleaning, and then we can start building those fancy AI models, machine learning models, all the cool stuff that will help you out. We've been sent to dominate these corny come late and set this crooked rap shit straight from cringe. So I actually want to put small little biohacks into each of these videos. I think today we're going to talk about L-tyrosine. Now, before we start with this, I'm not sponsored by any of them by any means. This is just stuff I take from time to time. So sometimes you wake up, you don't really feel all that motivated to do stuff, right? Happens to the best of us. So this stuff actually helps. So L-tyrosine is an amino acid that is a key building block for catecholamines, which is a group of neurotransmitters, among which is dopamine. And so we all know that dopamine is essentially the thing that gives you drive to do something, motivation. And so after around 1 or 2 hours of taking these, your L-tyrosine levels experience a spike. And then if you actually have sort of depleted dopamine levels, there's some research showing that that can sort of level it out by increasing dopamine synthesis. And also, if you have depleted dopamine to begin with, this can actually help with cognitive function as well. So if you're doing lots of cognitively demanding work, so it's quite a nice supplement to try. Now, I don't take that stuff every day. I usually really take it when I don't feel like working. Sometimes also before gym workouts. Because, among catecholamines is also noradrenaline and adrenaline. And so it can actually really help with sort of getting ready for a workout. But it doesn't quite amp you up as caffeine does. Like, I don't get any kind of jitters or any of that stuff. So it's quite nice. It's a fun thing to try out once in a while. Maybe you like it.
Can't get lost
swear sheep bar, will get spun and up by me. After all, can't ball on my own, I'm my brother's keeper. Take a bit longer to drop to sit on the top, not stopping it either. The hard to paint, the soft of the canvas, stay when I'm on like Lisa. The vision, additional mission is critical, but in us we see far. Bring it together, pulling the lever, now follow the leader. One day they'll say they don't need us. Okay. Came from a place where if they can't iron it out, they got put on a t-shirt. Back then I needed a healer. No support's what's most important, it's often an either. Look to team like where can I lead us? Like what is the reason? We do what we do for the achievement, because it's the season. Do I grab it or leave it? They didn't teach us. They came with a puzzle and tore it apart and gave us the pieces. Put it together with an adhesive, and now we're stuck in our ways. There's always sign of change. In the cave for a couple of lanes. Lost ourselves, we got in the cave. Investigating what others say, can't entertain it. You are not signed to play with. Don't catch me chasing throughout a maze for anything short of amazing. Can't chat to me about basics.
So after a couple of long nights of data cleaning, we managed to get all the data clean after almost a year of work, which is great. And then the next 2 days were a bit of partying, since there was King's Night and King's Day here in the Netherlands, which is pretty much biggest party all over Europe almost. And then now it's quite exciting, because in next week's video, we're finally going to be able to look at the data and hopefully see why some people make progress in the gym much faster than others. And yeah, maybe what you can take from that to make your own time more efficient in the gym. So if you like the episode, stay tuned for the next one. See you soon. Cheers.